Let's start with the CBRN script. So first off, I reworked it. Because red zones were causing the CBRN guys to bug out, I instead removed oxygen from the main player base, and now oxygen is only going to be for the pilot and the CBRN guys. So if you're in an orange zone, you don't want to be in there unless you're CBRN, otherwise you'll take passive damage. One thing that broke, though, is these showers I wanted to make loadable in the chopper. They're not. You can carry them, though. Every box and whatnot in the AO should be carryable. We'll get to that in a second, though, but... for example, I should be able to pick this up now, and you can just move all this stuff around as you need it. Hopefully you won't armor yourself, though, yada-da. But how the system works is if you do control windows and you go to equipment, you'll have an option to turn on your threat meter. That is tied to your Ace Micro Dagger. Now, there are two detection methods for your threat. The first is through your Micro Dagger, which will make a Geiger counter effect. The second is a chemical detector, which will make a beeping effect. If you don't like the beeping, you can remove your chemical detector. You can just put it in this box over here. I just offered both. Otherwise, green, you're fine. Yellow, you need a gas mask on your face. Orange, you need an oxygen tank, actively giving yourself oxygen under the equipment tab in your Ace Self Medical. And then red, you need a full-on CBRN suit on top of everything else. If you need to decontaminate, you have an option under your medical to check CBRN exposure. If you have a green word, it means you're good. If you have a yellow word, it means you've been exposed a little bit. If you have an orange word, you should honestly come back and use the CBRN shower. And if you have a red word, you might be screwed for the rest of the game because the chem shower wasn't working on that. So if you noticed orange, you want to get back here ASAP to get that fixed. Otherwise, that is it. There are a few red zones on this map. If it's red, even the CBRN guys should be worried about it, but most of the zones that have actual loot are going to go up into the middle of orange, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, now that we have a chopper in play, crates won't be simple Ace interactions that you loot and you automatically get it. You're going to have to physically load it in the chopper and bring it back here for it to be counted. So this includes medical crates, ammo crates, and everything of the sort. That chopper has cargo slings. You can bring up to 4 vehicles back here for trucks and off-roads, because there's additional ones in the AO as well. So anything you want to bring to the next island, you need to bring it back here, open the garage, put them in there, keep that thing moving. Repair and refuel are in that box over there for any vehicle. So you can cargo sling a Vic back here, get it refueled and repaired, and bring it back out. Same goes for the chopper. That box is also carryable. Let me just, verify that. Boom. It does put it a little high up, though, because I wanted to make sure it wouldn't armor you. And then you can just drop it immediately in front of you. Also, if you need to clear this because you may or may not find a second helicopter, feel free to move everything inside. This thing right here is an ammo rearm. It's got 50 magazines. If you need rearm, you can use that. In the future, we might have medical rearms and whatnot as well. Now, food and water capturing. I'm going to be a little stingy about this. Hopefully, this will give the pilot something else to do, but the pilot can move food and water to this box. I've emptied it, so they're... because I notice if we keep the numbers on the top left in it, it becomes too heavy to carry and drag, so just turn in all the resources in there. If we get to the end of the op and, you're supposed to index at a certain location for, refueling the boat at point 12, I'll put a cargo box down. We'll add that number to the other box number. If you don't empty out the stuff when I tell you to, your stuff won't be counted. It won't be reflected on the campaign. Tough luck at that point. We had an issue with that last week, but I'm telling you guys in that brief now, that's what we're doing. There may or may not be a second place you have to index for an additional benefit. That is up to you to figure out if that exists. I might just be telling that to screw with you. Not everything in this AO is going to kill you. And there are plenty of secret areas that you'll have to find intel to go and tag along with. Once you find them, bring them back here because it could be additional resources to work with. In terms of the last operation, I reflected it on the top left of the map. You have new personnel. You did have one guy die last week, so I reflected that. And then we've got desalination tech, and that's giving you 15 additional water resources per mission. There may or may not be a trading thing after this op. We'll talk about that if it comes up. And otherwise, that is it. Are there any questions from the peanut gallery? Oh, one other thing. One of the RHIBs got upgraded with an M2 you found last week. That thing, I think, actually goes up to 9 or 10 seats instead of 8. I didn't reflect it, though, because I forgot to test that. But, yeah, use it at your discretion. And then the UH-60, because I forgot to make that the unarmed version, is armed, and you can get rearmed from that crate, because I'm not going to fault you for any, you know, thing I screw up.
Question.
Yeah.
Do we get a look into what island we're going to next up, or no?
It's going to be the other one in the mod set.
Okay.
St. George. Cool.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, well, we're 5 minutes early, so you can start 5 minutes early. Good luck, have fun. Make sure you grab a gas mask. Gas mask will tally at the end, and just to make sure we have that right number. If someone dies with a gas mask or a CBRN suit, make sure you grab those to reflect.
Metro.
CBRN team get gas masks. Everyone else wait one. Jesus Christ.
Don't they already have one?
There are enough gas masks for everyone on the server in there, so...
We're concerned about respawns and shit. So, here's...
Metro, I'd suggest ground and CBRN go to Secret Island with the helicopter first, because shit might be there as well.
You do not want to go over there alone. I will kill you if 4 people try to take that. But of course, they don't know that. There is some intel on this island that tells them that that is a stash point. Also, I'm going to shoot the shit out of their chopper if they try to land here with that 50 cal because I'm a jerk. Anyway, CBRN is chemical, biological, radioactive, and...
Wait.
I forget what the N is. Nuclear? R might be something else. But basically, around the map, there are some nuked areas, and there is also some irradiated areas in the form of these barrels over here that have radiation. They will make...
Enough for everybody.
There should be enough for everyone, but just in
Where's
case
my threat
people
meter?
die, I want people to be able to...
It reflects on that thing you see on the top. The more radioactive the area is, that needle will go from the left to the right, going clockwise, I believe.
You know what?
And they will take passive damage from it if they, you know, stay in the area for too long without certain protective gear. So that's just a custom script we have in this campaign to work with, because it's based off of the book version of The Last Ship, not the TV show. So we got that custom script. I got a lot of custom drag scripts on the server as well for certain items. My custom load script didn't work, though, for the showers, but it was working in something else. I just got to look into why that's the case. But otherwise, yeah, this is a dynamic resources thing. If this operation plays out the way I want it to, they're going to establish contact with the police, which they did fight in this position, and we're going to rule that as a miscommunication. And then after this, they'll be able to trade some of the resources they have for some benefits, including different weapons, different passive boosts to their economy, and stuff like that. And then we'll be moving to another island next week. I need to go talk to Whimsical. Here, I got it. Hey, Whim. Can you leave? You gotta update your grad tent trenches. Just repair the mod. It updated yesterday, so if you don't mind. Yeah, it's all good. I'll teleport you up if you're late, okay? Cool. Thank you. Loot his body, I will kill you.
Oh, we're gonna find tons of shit anyways. Good having
Metro.
Yeah. So.
Because people last time were looting bodies for additional magazines, and it threw the balance of the op off. And well, I didn't say it here, but I am in a bad mood because of certain things, which I'll talk about in the next community hall, because I want to put it behind me. But yeah, you know, say love you on everything. But they've made a plan to basically branch all their forces out. And hopefully we'll finish up today. But if they also do everything perfectly, there is a cache of MP7s they can loot, and that'll give some of the CBRN guys and other people the option to have MP7s as submachine guns for more CQC style stuff.
No, did somebody jump on some?
Otherwise, we'll see how things go. They got to be careful about jumping off, because if they arm at each other, I'm not going to heal them. Because they have to, you know, or they can just climb down the ladder and be smart about it. But yeah, no, this will be a fun little thing today. After this mission is done, I'm going to go play some DayZ, and then I'm going to take a small break, and then we're going to do 506 stuff, and then I'll either do more DayZ or I'll double down on my video editing. I've been very busy on all that stuff, but I'm happy with it because the freaking YouTube channel is bouncing back after something, and I'm just tired. I'm just tired over all of it, and I'm just annoyed over everything else, but, you know, we'll get through when we get through, and yeah, just got to move forward out of everything. But the Shenanigans channel is interesting because I thought I only had like a month's worth of videos on there. It turns out I have whatever. What's 180 divided by 2? That's 90. So I have 3 months worth of videos on there that I need to front
50
log,
check.
and then I'm changing the
Alpha,
system
Bravo,
of how
you hear
that's
me?
done. So, oh, you know, just a lot to do. So, whew. Lots to do, lots to schedule, and, you know, getting front logs down and maintaining those front logs and keeping everything going. But, now that everything's starting to fall into place again, I'll be able to, get everything going. And we'll see how everything goes. Sorry, I just checked my phone because I had a few Discord DMs hit me, so I'll probably have to deal with that while I'm taking my intermission between Daisy and the 506 stop. But yeah, no, it's just constantly being busy. Got a bunch of chores done today as well. I had to mow the lawn. It was a jungle out there.
Anyways, Bravo.
And I just got, you know, a few other things I need to do. But every month's just turning out to be super busy, but I'm slowly getting better at organizing my time and getting everything going. So, wow.
Alpha ready.
Otherwise, hope you're all enjoying your Wednesday. It is nice outside. It feels like a fall day, though, with the weather, but... I mean, last week, temperatures were getting up to, like, 80 and 90 degrees. Now it's, like... I don't even know. It's just fall weather. Anyway, we have the chopper here. I'm surprised we aren't seeing anyone load up in it yet, but that's fine.
Follow, so, yeah.
We'll see how these guys break out and, you know, go from there. So I got quite a few hidden positions down today as well. They might walk into them or they might, you know, randomly find them, but everything points to other positions on the map, so we'll just have to see how all that goes. Chopper, for the sake of this campaign, has an unlimited amount of fuel. But, you know, we'll go from there. I'm just tired and I want to get back to being organized, but there's always so many things to do. So we're seeing dismounts here. You got to beach your boat, which does give it a little bit of damage, but beach the boat so it, you know, doesn't drift away. And infantry are now deploying accordingly. But yeah, no, last ship is literally just me watching these guys, see what they do. Not really any PvPing from my remote control capability. I will occasionally shoot at them, though. But I'm thinking about dropping this back to a 2-squad thing instead of a 3-squad, just because
moving from this mountain
since they want to extend this to a second month, I need to kind of, you know, keep it balanced accordingly. But now they have a chopper, they can deploy the CBRN guys anywhere at a moment's notice, so we'll see how things go. But yeah, with today, we'll clear out the rest of this island, and then we'll start the other island, St. George, for the next rotation as the 4th op. Sometime in the middle of this month, though, there will be a one-day break on Wednesday, which I'll probably move this up to a Saturday, just to see how things go, for a one-off, and then we'll continue going with that.
Channel 2, 52 on your non-path.
Alright, so we got about 2 squads today, a full ground command team and a full CBRN team. CBRN guys marked with the triangle, they're going to be trailing behind.
They should be able to get in there, it just depends on how.
So, I'm interested to see that they haven't started by grabbing any trucks on the outside either. They're just going to go in on foot, which is fine. I mean, this is a 2-hour op slot anyway, and we'll see how things go. But, yeah, I'm just a little hyped up on coffee, a little annoyed about some things, but... we got to put on our big boy pants and move on and, you know, do what we can. I'm a little worried about seeing the medic out on point. But, yeah, we'll work with what we got. Well, with any luck, we'll see some cool areas done and see how things go. Why is it that when I'm, like, you know, doing my day... this is just a random anomaly, but when I'm working on my day, you know, just doing other side stuff, I get, you know, a few people that reach out on Discord. Whenever I stream or when I'm about to stream, that's when everyone and their mother decides to message me on Discord, and it's like, bruh. Especially, you know, now that I'm doing most of, I would say Monday and Tuesday are, you know, when I sometimes do a stream or two, but, you know, Wednesday through Monday... that's when I do, like, you know, massive multi-blocks of streaming where I'm streaming for anywhere from, like, 4 to 9 hours or so. That's when everyone and their mother decides to message me on Discord and it's like, guys, please. It hurts because I can't get to you for another, 4 to 9 hours.
Bravo made it to P1. We'll be moving towards our objectives.
Anyway, here's our
soon.
global setting for skill. Today I'm doing a 90-30 spread, since that seems to be what the player base is comfortable with in this campaign. See, it always annoys me when the medic leads the way. I will admit, once in a blue moon, I'm guilty of that because I've completely tuned out of the op and I have to pathfind and then I remember I'm the medic and I pull back, but constantly seeing the medic out in front is just a silly idea, man.
Operate operational.
Alright, we're in position.
Jack, I appreciate the 3-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this little scenario here. Appreciate it. I hear that chopper spooling up. We'll see where it goes. Shots fired. So at the end of this little peninsula, we just have a, a minor faction here with my generic kits kind of, just marauding around. They control 3 different points, that little tower, this little hidden farm, and that military position over there. I'm going to grab a small group of guys down on this perimeter here and start sending them down. And again, they also have control of that little secret island over there as well. I need to send them this way because we don't know about that group yet. I don't want to metagame it. Yeah, right, messy. You never know. Alright, we got the players advancing here. Most of these guys, I think, are down or dead in that small team because these guys can bulldoze through normal civilians. But again, this op isn't really about the combat. It's just about kind of the world, open exploring and whatnot, which is why I think it's so popular in my community at the moment, because it's just something different than, just go here, attack this, and do that. Are these guys actually struggling with this gate? I think they are.
Somebody, my other marksman, I think it's high.
Every time I remote control a unit, by the way, all the radios are default set to 6-0. So that's why you'll hear Alpha Squad chatting, which I believe is this squad right here, and then Bravo is the other one, because I think Charlotte's leading Bravo. Alpha's being led by Sunny. So meanwhile, the chopper is going to be grabbing these vehicles and dragging them over. That's interesting. With their sling loading, hopefully they can do it, but we'll see. Alright, we got some shots going right here, and these guys are gotta be careful because they could be flanked if these AI ever decide to get out of this area, but some of them have auto garrison that building as well. Mac Marine's connecting late. He'll just take one of the... he might actually have another slot because I think someone else took his, but... yeah, we'll see. In my ops, once we pass a certain time, any slot becomes up for grabs. So some people, I think, Karn moved from his slot to take the CBRN team lead, which is what I think he took. So we'll go from there. I'm going to have another team come out from... here, we'll do more into here. From this hidden farm position. Just to kind of flank, maybe hint at that spot. Because I actually don't think I have any intel that points to that position. Because I noticed that players were exploring, so...
Yes, it is. This is Alpha Ground. We have a small military compound at our site. We are currently engaged.
Alright, so let me get TPs up here. Mac, TP to Uno, which is right there.
Alpha the ground. Go for ground. Alpha is currently in contact with a small military compound at our site.
Wim, you still didn't finish it, fix it. Just don't dig any trenches because you might desync the server out like last week, okay?
Roger that.
Got it.
Alpha.
Yep, let me teleport you. I forgot. So Grad Trenches had an update yesterday,
if you feel threatened,
and I completely forgot to delete the other key. So people are able to reconnect with the older version of the mod.
Roger that.
And that might have been what was desync the server the other day, or last week for this operation. But I left nothing to chance, and I... did they?
Another compound.
They didn't grab that intel.
Everybody in here, they're hiding in the woods still. Yeah, they got the compound over there as well.
This is ground to hi/the captain.
This is Hi Sun message.
Be advised, we have the UH-60 delivering one of the off-roads from one of the previous peninsulas. We're going to start stocking up on land assets for the next island.
Hey, firm. Be advised, for the truck, you're going to have to use a chopper to get up there, because I deleted the bridge for tidying up the server. Also, I can't guarantee you're going to be able to airlift that truck, because I didn't test it. So if it looks like it's not going to give, then just abandon it, and we'll just leave it for something else. Over.
Roger that.
So we'll see if they go back for the intel piece. I think they're just breaching and clearing right now, but I also have these guys in the building to shoot at them.
Bravo, we finally finished with our contact. We're now
so those guys have fought through that area. We'll see how things go. But yeah, so they're airlifting some of the vehicles they have previously so they can use them. Send message.
Is this supposed to be intel?
Oh, I completely missed that stuff. Negative. Well, my bad, guys. That's just random map asset stuff.
Alright.
I did not notice this was here because I didn't consider that location. So that's silly me. Silly me. I can't go into every single building on the map and check though. Is this High Sun message?
Not ground the high. God damn it.
That's okay.
Alpha the ground.
Go for ground.
Jace.
One moment. Arm issue.
Yeah.
I see it, Sunday. I'm trying to edit it. Try again.
No, I believe it's my bindings.
Should just be a. Okay. Send your message, Slush.
No, continue.
Alright, you guys found that. That intel will tell them to move this box. I'm gonna add it to my interface real quick.
Alpha the ground.
I'm hit a couple times.
Solomon got shot.
Okay, back up and
The cover got knocked out.
You have intel under Alpha 13 on your network.
Nope.
Grenade?
Roger that.
Oh,
Intel's come through now. I'm reading it.
There's a red object beneath that door.
I've got contact.
Ooh, good headshot. Good security, Daz.
I'm getting you really quick.
That was a good one.
Alright, blue, push up.
You know, Zeusing for Karma Cuts community recently has shown me the value of just having a guy in a proper place. So a lot of my guys I'll actually just keep down to get up when they're ready. But my God, is it fun just to pop one guy up and watch the carnage?
Intel is to indicate enemy build-up. It doesn't indicate where though. All elements be advised of this. Enemy forces are building up. They're apparently
to the island.
There looks to be friendly forces on the island as well, securing civilians perhaps. Keep an eye out for those boys as well. If we can pull them onto our ship, that'd be perfect.
Nah, they're basically the intel's pointing that because of the activity that's been going on, these guys have been pulling back to here.
This is Bravo. The farm marked on map as reinforced. There appears to be enemy compound. We are currently in the process of clearing it.
Copy.
We got 2 more buildings left.
Copy, came in.
Roger that, Bravo. I just saw your intel come through over the wire as well.
Good shot. Again, not trying to shoot anyone to kill. I'm just trying to provide a little bit of ambience.
Comes down from up top.
Thanks for the text, then.
So I spelled install wrong. But yeah, no, I'm going to basically add some roofing on the ship to grow plants, and that's going to just provide some passive food income. Quick, add more doors to keep... Yeah, because she keeps breaking down my damn door every time she comes into this channel. She just kicks it down. Kitsune, you do know that doors are expensive, right? Like, that's like $100. Every time you kick down that door, I got to get the hinges changed. It hurts. Are you paying me for those doors? We had to reinforce the damn doors.
Bravo to ground.
Go for ground.
We found, a passive tech inside the compound.
Oh yeah, Turvey, I already thought of that, don't worry.
It's a crate, needs to be extracted via heli. It's in farm marking.
Yes, again, that truck's towed as well. Air's just doing a good job of grabbing passive resources.
Roger that.
I'm gonna send a team of constructors down to check out the firefighting.
Excellent then. If that's the case, Bravo will continue down on route. CBRN will hold on, then you shall leave your mark.
And I'll
So
send a
call
small
CBRN
team.
team, that was going to be my tasking for you anyway.
Alpha to ground.
Go for ground.
Based on previous markers that are placed, it says we are supposed to wait till everybody is moved. Are we supposed to continue on to the dock by ourselves or regroup with you guys somewhere else?
You have
Oh, wait, no, it's
feet
the wrong
far
faction.
faster than I expected you to. You are to wait one until the CBRN team can move to your location, and then move forward with them in support.
Copy.
Kelly, are you on that?
So, different faction coming down.
Before you get to the farm, could you kindly grab one gas mask? Apparently my reinsert was TP'd in before. He doesn't have a gas mask, so can you grab it for him?
Charlotte, I'll take care of that. Stand by. Who's the reinsert that doesn't have it? Charlotte? Hey. Charlotte. Here. Okay, just drop one on the ground. Just take that one.
Oh, you threw one on the...
Yeah, throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
What?
I don't know what that was about. Okay, so they're bringing these vehicles in. But again, it gives Air some additional tasks to do for moving things around. Then Air can also be used for casts via the guns, so... Yeah, let me make sure. Matt, no. I'm just making sure Matt got a mask, but it looks like he did, so we're good.
We'll quickly move
The other reinsert forgot, so I just want to make sure you did, so all good, all good.
Sure.
I'm just here to make sure people have a good time. But again, there's not... So there's a chem zone right here. There's a chem zone that extends down to like right here from that nuke. This is a chem zone, and the northern half of that base is a chem zone. I think that's it, because most of the chem zones were here. And especially around the TAC nuke site, and then there were a handful on this peninsula. There's none over here, though, and that's where that faction's kind of set up. But that's pretty much it. So this one, it's more on the minor side, but, you know, they exist. That guy just got sniped.
Alpha to ground.
Yeah, we just have to make sure no one kills themselves on the rocks right here. Otherwise, let's see. 4:20. We did start 5 minutes early. We're ending it at 6 o'clock, but I mean they've already made a really good dent in.
This is ground.
So.
Ground.
Alpha has spotted a battle tower up the road from our objective. Do you want us to push and clear it?
So this battle tower doesn't have any decent loot. It's just a fortified position, because I'm going to start introducing areas that are, you know, just hostile controlled, but don't really offer anything.
CBRN team, you are now secure to move on.
This guy, I think, had a little bit of loot as well, some additional medicals. Now that box, they can either sling load or they can just physically load it into the chopper. Oh, day 2, that's so damn close. Oh my god.
Say again.
Like a hair's away right there.
CBRN move to Alpha's location.
But yeah, there's intel in there that points to a position right there, so. Let's see how all that goes. I think they're moving on from the AI here, so I'll delete them.
That is a click through enemy territory, okay.
So far, so good. So otherwise, chat, how's your Wednesday? Hope everyone's having a good one. We'll admit mine's been rocky today with what I've been told and dealing with, but means that the rest of the week will be much better. So I just realized I haven't eaten anything today. The only thing I had was a freaking caramel latte that Bloodwing made me. Should probably eat something.
Ground, or Alpha to High.
I think she's making a... Is this ISN message?
I've got what looks like intel on the tables on me. We have no...
Negative, it's fine. That's, CBRN called that up too. I completely missed this spot because I'm not used to buildings having, pre-garrison stuff like that because, XCAM maps are made differently than others, so that's on me. That's not intel, it's just map assets, my bad.
Copy, ground.
But she's, I think she's making baked salmon tonight, so that should be nice.
Alpha, could you put down a quick marker where you are?
Alright, these guys are moving around. I'm gonna throw a team of constructors up to kind of check out what's going on.
Working on it.
Set up another one. Just
Mark is set.
Thank you.
I'm gonna bring all these guys to crouching because sometimes angles on this tower can be a bit weird.
Actually, no, Alpha's right here.
What do you think?
Good shot.
Yeah. Aaron.
Alright, let's be a little mean with these guys. I'm gonna disable their path and their move so I can lock them to specific angles.
Somebody got missed a little bit. I'll go ahead, but I'm good.
Why can I not put down side marks? What the fuck?
Why'd you delete mine?
Yes, because we're up the road.
I love this angle.
Reloading.
He's shooting this guy. Bror doesn't notice that he's under threat.
Damn.
Okay.
Was eating the snacks.
Right. Got upstairs.
It's a big clear.
Wait, can we take this weightlifting equipment? I need to shred some gain.
Actually, that might...
Also, if you need bandages,
Turn right.
That's
what I love about making these campaigns. Once you like add these features, everyone's like, "Oh, that means that we can move everything, right? Let's go grab that weightlifting equipment." It's like, no, that's not part of the scope, you chuckleheads. I love you guys, but you're silly. All right, keeping the bodies down. What I'm happy about though is we're not having any more desync. I've looked into what was causing some of those desync issues. Last week, I concluded that it could have been quite a few different things. It could have been someone's connection just having a day. It could have been the CBRN script was just looping too much, so I lowered the amount of zones we had. It could have also been a few other minor things with a keying issue, but, I mean, I'm not seeing it today, so, you know, I'm assuming whatever I did fixed it. But for all I know, again, it could have been someone's problem. So you hear that Geiger counter clicking. As they get closer, though, it's going to become an orange zone.
This is where the Seabird guys are probably going to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Roll forward. Yeah, fall back.
Yeah, so now it's going into orange here.
Alright, too bad.
Because they can do yellow with the gas masks, but orange they can not do. They'll take passive damage for the CBRN script, so that's something that they're going to have to do.
Bravo to ground.
Go for ground.
However, they might be called to assist on that position.
Cache is in orange zone, so no go for us. Not sure what's inside. So you might have to throw CBRN in there.
He stole a billboard so they had to put it in vase, yeah.
Bravo. I want
If only I had this skill to do stuff like that.
Northeast and join Alpha and the CBRN.
Bro's gotta get his gains, yeah, right? Kitsune, you're not stealing my salmon.
Copy that, so you want us to push to objective 12, just to confirm.
Roger that. I want to push the fuel station, assist them in securing it.
Copy that, we'll try to...
Give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Go for ground.
We are hearing shots to our east of the battle tower. It looks like it's at our helicopter. Do you want us to investigate?
Roger that. That is our UH-60, just doing a flyby of the secret island to investigate it.
Again, the intel they found is meant to point to this island. But that 50 cal will shoot the engine out of that thing if they're not careful.
Do you want us to continue to the dock by ourselves or wait for Bravo?
You are all clear to move.
Oh.
Yeah, Alpha
dive,
Bravo,
dude.
You're all clear to move. On your own, you all meet up at the fueling station.
Because if they lose that that helicopter, they're in a lot of trouble. The main rotor took some heavy damage. Still savable, but... Ooh, I got shot out immediately. Nice.
Keep the car alive.
Alpha to Sebring.
Still savable, they can just move that box over to assist.
Would you like us to push to that for you and help you?
If that chopper gets destroyed, there's a little bird that I'm only going to put down if they lose that chopper for them to secure,
yeah,
but...
we're gonna need help here.
Yeah. Gets a little messy.
There's some shitters here, and we found a techie, but we're gonna yoink that in a second.
Alright, I'm going to send more stuff up to kind of counter this incursion. But it looks like one squad's coming up to assist.
Down.
Yeah, they'll have a small, and it's a civilian little bird, so it's only going to be able to really do some air towing of very small stuff, and it won't be armed. It won't be the bench one. It'll literally just be just for getting reinserts in at that point. So they don't want to lose that UH-60. And then the next island, they'll be able to find another one, but I'm probably not going to arm it this time. Good grenade throw. It's in the middle of that formation. Just didn't have the range to really reach. Yes, they'll be able to keep the VIX they bring to the boat up to 4 ground vehicles. That's why they grabbed the off-road and the car. They didn't risk it for the truck because I'm going to be honest, I don't know if it would survive.
Yeah.
This is Bravo, we have taken
So yeah,
contact.
this is
and
meant to
route.
be for the boats to come in on, but they can always land the chopper low, but they got to be careful because I'll, you know, I'll plink at them. I have to individually waypoint this guy. I'm just going to pull him back to this position. But they're going to start cutting through this territory here. Now, the intel here mentions this one position. I'll do a little bit of role play with them if they come here. But this is where they have to end a squad to do some training with that faction before they leave. But yeah, no, this one's inspired by the show, and the main difference between the show and the book, or excuse me, this one's inspired by the book. I'm an idiot. The main difference between the book and the show is the book is a radioactive fallout, nuclear exchange, and the show is a viral outbreak that's dumped on everyone. I let the player base vote on it. With everything else I do for my own specific Discord, which I forgot to add my Discord command to the stream title. Whoops. Oh well.
8 seconds.
If we did the show, I would have had a more guided plot, but the book is more open world with a nuclear exchange, so, you know, they wanted a more open world experience. But yeah, no, starting next week, I'm going to limit this to 2 squads in the CBRN team again, just because since they want to do this into a second week, I'm probably going to add Gulf Coast Islands for the 3rd and final map. And just somehow, if we get a 3rd rotation, aka in a month they vote for this again to do another 4 or 5 ops, Gulf Coast will be the end. Because at that point, I need to give it a break. But yeah, no, there were 5 different custom factions on this island. 2 police, IDAP, and then constructors, each themed differently. And then the 5th faction is the, you know, minor ones that I, you know, have that massive line of units back there for. Next map is going to probably have either 5 or 6 factions, each to varying degrees here. One of them is going to be an outright friendly faction that they'll help do things with.
Rocker's ready.
I saw a minor desync spike, but I think we're good. Watching all that like a hawk. All right. So a slow advance. And what's also over here is a medical crate, which will give them medical resupply in the form of a crate because they already have an ammo box.
This is Bravo Road.
Oh my god, are they sending... They're sending a small team over. That's gonna be a mess and a half.
Alpha to ground.
But you know what? I'll let them try it.
Alpha is currently on the outer perimeter of the docks and ready to push him.
Bravo, CBRN team, how goes?
I will let them try it.
This is Bravo.
The reward in here is 2 crates of medical and
west of the objective 12.
Of food and water. 2 are 25. There's one back
Roger
here,
that. CBRN team.
and then there's
ETA.
one over there.
Say again?
Break. Bravo to ground command.
You guys listening or not?
This is Bravo, we found 2 tanks. There's 2 T-34s just in a shed.
Roger that. You want to mark them on map?
Charlotte, their map assets.
No way.
Their map assets. I'm sorry, bro.
No.
I didn't even know that was there. That's funny as hell.
Copy that.
They're broken down. All right, so they got the irradiated cash note, which points them over there. They're carrying out the cash. Again, this goes up to orange, which is why you hear the Geigers going that hard. Oh, that's funny. So fake intel and frickin' 2 T-34s right here, but they're locked. I love it. That's funny as hell. All right, I'm gonna...
Off the ground.
Off ground.
Alpha currently has intel shared to your network and also a medical supply crate at the front of
These guys are punching a little above their weight.
Mark is coming on the map.
So I'm gonna be a little bit more crew with the RC right there.
Marking medical crate on map. We'll move it outside into a more open area.
Roger that. Mark it for the pilot for pickup.
Bravo to ground.
Go for ground.
We're currently northwest side of the refinery. We're pushing in from the northwest.
Roger that.
Bravo 12 Alpha, we're pushing refinery northwest. Please check the fire. Return.
Prototype's a really old but detailed map that was made back in like 2017 or 18. However, with how ARMA servers have increased in ability, now it's a lot more playable because it used to be really
these guys at the
laggy.
front gate here, they got a lot of medical stuff. I don't know if you can take it or not. Should be able to.
Alright, so these guys are coming through on the patrol. But yeah, it's nice to revisit old maps. I haven't touched Prototype since like 2017, back when we started doing, you know, T3 maps way in the day. Yeah, so this intel leads to a box filled with explosives, which is a limited map asset, but it's going to be useful for the next area. Add a patrol point to be up there.
Hey, Chopper.
Go for it.
We're gonna need a pickup in a second for a crate. We'll mark. We have an LZ.
Okay.
Fixing their spawn because they're stuck in that area. These guys, meanwhile, still contesting with.
Oh, so I don't have to load this into the helicopter? Got it.
LZ pickup. Just one crate.
So copy, LG pickup 1 times great.
America.
Go for pilot.
Do you want us to stay here and secure the crate, or are you just going to pick it up for us?
If you could secure that crate for the time being until I can pick up CRB and crate, that'd be well appreciated.
Woo. Again, being a bit tougher because they're punching above their weight. The thought did cross my mind to steal the boat, but yeah, not yet.
Yeah, I did.
All forces, be advised. Intel found in irradiated cache says just southwest. Probably possible movement marker. At the resort.
Bravo to Alpha.
Break. Chopper, watch the fuck out. Don't go over. Don't go over since there's a fucking... Don't go further than the LZ. Further west or further northwest, because the fucking red zone, or fucking, yeah, red zone's also there. So, yeah, just get to the LZ. LZ is absolutely green.
Solid copy.
But we are getting shot at here. Oh god, I just arm out. Hey,
Alpha, this is Bravo.
What'd you arm on?
Alpha, this is Bravo.
captured.
damn it.
For fuck's sake.
Bravo, they're
Oh
captured.
my god, look how many there were.
How many were there?
So you guys just went to the most fortified part of the map on your own. How do you feel?
From the flyover, it didn't look that bad.
Yeah, the intel literally said that this small island had everyone ferried to it. So yeah, of course the flyover is not going to give you...
Are you willing to discuss terms?
We are actually going to do that.
Alright, boys, don't forget the perimeter.
We created the scene from the
We're just gonna
TV show
check out
where they get caught by the cartel.
Since I think there were also shots coming from there.
Accidentally, we might have actually
there are
created a
shots
decent
coming from
RP
there.
moment.
I know, coming to pick up the crate now.
You have a helipad on the roof that you'll be ingressing from. It's right next to it. We're awaiting you.
Roger, I see ya.
Alright, going forward, I'm actually going to be doing a roleplay thing. Break. Anyone on this net? This is George. Hi. I have 3 of your people here. And I want to know why the fuck they're on my island. Over. Hello?
Alpha to ground. Are you on that?
Be advised, that was ground.
I've got 3 of your dudes. 2 of them look important. One of them appears to be a medic. They brought a boat to my little island. Why? You know what? That's not important. Here's what's important. I'll give you your boat back. I'll give you your 3 dudes back. You can land here with a chopper. I want 50 food and water for them. Otherwise, I execute all 3 of them. You have 1 minute to reply. Over.
Say again, what's the deal?
The deal is 50 food, 50 water. Out of character, I will put that in the cargo crate back on the ship if you choose to take this deal. And you get all 3 of them back and your boat back, and you fuck off. You have 1 minute to reply, otherwise I execute them, and then deal's open for 20 minutes, otherwise I execute them and I take your boat.
It's just 3 gas masks, honestly.
Right, no.
They take the boat too.
The boat's the important part.
This is Bravo to... What's your name again?
George. Hi, Bravo.
Yes, hi, George. We will be taking that deal, however you have to wait a bit for us to...
Okay. My current game clock is at 1:28. You have till 1:48. All my guys are set to hold fire at the moment. You can come in with a boat or a chopper. We're on the southwestern side at grid ref break. Disregard that. 091178. I want a cargo crate with 50 food and 50 water here, and you can take your guys and boat, and you can leave. Okay?
Alright. Alpha, this is Bravo. Where are you right now?
We are currently at the medical crate mark. We have not left. It is on near the docks. We
Copy
should be
that.
just to your east.
Wait there. I'm moving there right.
Copy.
Hallie, this is Bravo. How copy?
This is... Hi? Is that a message? So this is hi, just queuing in. I put the cargo box we have on the ship. I filled it with 50 food and water after clearing it, so you can carry it out to the chopper to make the trade if you want to. Otherwise, use that crate if you're going to make the deal. Over.
Copy that. Thanks. Hi. Anyways, Hallie, this is Bravo. Alpha and Bravo will be at the medical crate, so...
Alright, they have, they got 20 minutes to come over. We're trading you for 50 food and 50 water, and then they take the 3 of you and the boat. If they try to turn on us, then, bad things happen. Anyway, I just heard CSAT called up, so I gotta check the map real quick.
Lovely.
Oh. This is high. Disregard those CSAT guys. I just deleted them. They, that was a miscopy paste, I guess. Over. Whoop. That was meant to be a constructor team. Yeah, no, I miscopied those. Or it lagged and it didn't do it properly. Ah, oh well. Sometimes the copy-paste doesn't work properly. Bad GM, I know. The immersion read.
No. No. On the last up. No, on the last up, I was debating how much to play.
So they brought the medical crate back. That's for medical resupply. Awesome.
No, I'm gonna go drown myself.
I am the creator of cast content and you cannot stop me.
Alright. Then you got these guys shooting up here. I need to put this patrol up. CBRN's trying to take that explosive crate. That's why. Alright. We need to make a shrimp emote. Yeah, right? I think emotes are only $5.
This is Ellie. Am I need for anything else currently?
Second, hello?
Am I needed currently?
Yes, you are to grab that crate with food and water. Then break. You're moving to the medical crate where you just took the medical kit from. You'll be grabbing an additional squad for security as we move that crate to the island to trade for the custody.
The sound bites are on, are they?
Solid copy.
That took me a second to realize.
It's been an honor talking
That's
to you,
funny. 1 second.
Where's the crate gonna be at this time, actually?
We'll be at the medical crate beside Kelly.
That's not till later, guys.
Copy that. En route.
No, you don't get it. You get my 50 card. You despawn. Your soul ceases to exist.
It's called insurance, guys. Insurance.
I appreciate your choice.
By the way, this lovely gentleman said that you are a great hunter.
Send a bear. If only that's how it worked.
Anybody?
That sucks though, because that resource loss is gonna make it, unless they turn on me, in which case that's gonna be funny if that happens. So we got some units over here. They got that box.
There could be a crate. I checked the rooftop, but fuck the beam.
They do, Zin. Why do you ask? Come on, name. Appreciate the leets. Take weapons and or helmets. No. I just want the food and water, because there is a logistical issue these guys have been having. But that'll let them fix it. Or at least keep them going for a bit longer.
Good guess, Metro.
Yeah, eating cakes.
You know, I've always wanted one of these launchers here.
You can take it, I don't need it.
I'd ask you how it works, but it's got instructions on it. You know, this is really great for shooting at choppers if they,
Hey, fun thing.
Ooh, cool.
Have you ever
You just hit that button, these things come out.
Have you ever actually seen the instructions?
You know, there's 2 of them, right? Yeah, so how about I test this on one of you if they don't come in time? Does that sound cool?
He tested on Metro, he held up and
Which one's Metro?
The first one.
This one?
Yes.
Alright, we'll try this on him then. I like this, yeah.
Thank you.
It's cool.
How many people of your people are medically trained?
How many people are medically trained?
Yeah.
You're a medic, right? Yeah, we could keep you.
Yeah, our freedom for the medic.
So he's the leader, right?
Yeah, he held us at gunpoint and he forced us to come in here.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's interesting.
George, you said what's your
I
name?
want to join you guys.
Huh.
Actually coming for us now.
Cool.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm medically trained to
when
keep me
you
alive.
jest for those things, you always hit your target.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I don't know if that chopper's on this now. This is George. You can land on the western side of the island right here, right on the beach next to this boat. My guys aren't going to shoot at you, but we're trained on you.
Copy that, George. We are ready, just prepping for landing. We have the crate for you. The hostages are all right.
Yeah, we're just on the shore. Send message.
Can we get a heal on Sam? He literally got...
Yeah, stand by. Hold on. Give me a few minutes. So where's the crate?
If we don't land properly, the crate will do the no-see.
Okay, land your chopper, spool it down. Where's the crate? They cheesed me so hard with that.
Callie, go move to the other spot, pick them.
Kelly's hit.
Karn, who needed a heal?
Sam.
Got
This is Hallie. We're getting the hell out of here. We're taking too much heavy fire.
Hallie, watch the fuck out for the red zone.
Looks like it, Zen.
Alright. Bye, Mac.
It was hard hearing them. I should have had them open fire a second or two sooner, but it was clear what they were setting up.
How's it going?
We secured the place, at least the LZ. We're waiting for you. Once you're here, we'll be pushing and clearing out the island.
I'm gonna break the guns, though.
Well, the helicopter fucked off, so we're currently double timing back to the boat.
Copy that. Callie, this is Bravo.
Go for.
No, it's 0. Put your gun away.
Back the hell about the ship. Main rotor's red. Hydraulic failure.
Just because I set those for security. But they can use those to upgrade their RHIB, so I'm at least gonna break one. But either way, that was pretty funny. But anyway, Zen got his sub back from Name. Thanks for the elite, and thanks for giving him his sub back. I hope you all keep enjoying the operations nonetheless, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Might also scuttle this static, but I'm going to keep ammo on him. And then for these guys, I want to keep them standing here to continuously engage. Now I am going to go for heads, though. Ooh! Ooh! And he got me. I was looking right at me.
Tally will be back operational about, give or take 50
Zin
seconds.
can never leave, endlessly stuck in the subcult.
This is Bravo.
Receiving.
I'm sending one of my guys in a boat that the ground command got him here. They will pick you up.
Where are you met?
They will try to drive to where you are near
So
the
it's both of
medical
those crates, and they're filled with food and water.
Apologies, didn't hear that. Where are you then?
Sounds like they pulled the medical crate out.
We are currently to the direct west of
You guys
the
are driving around out here.
radio tower, pushing straight to the coast. We'll meet you there.
Copy, just mark on the map where you want the boat at.
This is we're back operational, back in the air.
Copy that. If that's the case, I get the boat in the track.
How close is he?
Tally to Bravo.
Central Bravo.
I've got 100 guys still in a helicopter. I'll be dropping them off.
Yeah, confirm, that's good.
I suggested blue team go grab another boat.
At this point.
This is Bravo.
Drop the other boat. I'm gonna say this. I am grabbing one of the
This
other
is
boats.
Bravo. Kelly said they're already in the
That
air,
makes it
so we
way more clear.
basically move by Kelly then.
I hate this game.
I assume it will be faster.
Cool. I'm gonna have to find an LZ.
Yeah, 2 man down.
You can land right here. That's funny. It's like, This appears to have caused some issues, Chief.
This is Alpha to Heli.
Go for it.
We have smoked our position and marked it generally on map, waiting for you. 2 of us are at our boats, and the rest of us are right here.
That'll copy.
Setting up some internal patrols. I think they got that other piece of intel, yeah, that points to that meeting site. That chopper is taking fire. I think it landed low enough so the gunner can't engage, but...
Kelly, this is Bravo.
You need help?
Go for it.
Just so you know, there is a possibility of a 50 cal on top of the tower, so watch out on that.
I think they sent 2 guys back. There needs to be a 3rd one, though.
Yeah, copy. Currently being gated. Main router's orange. Oh, they're starting to breach.
What the fuck? I'm in the walls.
There's still 50 somewhere.
Okay. He got out.
One of the towers, it's not.
Alpha Bravo, landing.
Transport Bravo.
We are landing.
Watch out the contact around and
top Bravo, watch out for enemy forces standing from above and in the tall grass.
Boats are being brought over to the third. I gotta push in though. CBRN team is out and about, fighting with infantry too, but this is stalling time a bit.
This is Alpha Boat Team. What side do you recommend?
50 cows reloading. Still orange. All right, I'm gonna have him hold fire for now so we can safely land because I'm not that much of a dick.
This is gonna be on.
See, back in the day, the AI would shoot through this stuff, which is why I didn't like using this map, but now it's all worked out.
Metro. They are shooting from the side down.
Then we can talk about story time.
I can't.
They've been getting them though.
Front, south,
You can
east,
see
the
they're
left
slowly
side.
starting to clear things, but again, that and then that have some additional food and water resources for them. Ooh, that was a headshot on him, and that knocked that out. Oh.
That might be important.
You know, that... Huh. I didn't realize that would be an issue. Huh. Yeah.
I got a crate there.
Continue. Save it for later. No, as far as we know, there's only one entrance.
Huh.
Metro times 1 crate.
It's funny. So there's still a path for them to get up here, but
This is Bravo,
there's
we're
that.
starting to move up.
Metro?
They might have to get fancy. If not, they're going to have to land up with the chopper. But again, that 50 cal's hunkering that down, so... Ooh. Tough call.
My friend's too bad. Just deal with that.
Did
somebody get injured?
I think frames at this point, it's just your computer, because they should be fine otherwise, you know? Then deleting additional bodies, I mean... it didn't do much for this area specifically.
Do you want to test it though?
I face to the ground?
Yeah, but the base
Welcome to Arma.
This is Heli, we're back on standby.
Break. Bravo to high, the floor is kind
Yeah,
of
I see that because it's got knocked over because someone got shot on it. Let me see what I can do to fix that. Over.
Copy that. I'll try to find a medic in the meantime.
Oh my god.
Okay, don't go this way.
Stop trying to move across it.
Alright,
Get
stay.
off it.
I'm not moving anywhere.
All right, I've put a temp fix on it. That should get you to the continued spot. Over.
That's the best
Copy, thank you, hi.
Thank
You just caused Cole to die. Congratulations.
Also, hi, just so you know, we have few people that had a gravity accident down below. Just saying.
Make it fast so I can get down. I need to do medic things. Make it fast,
No,
please.
they're getting ACLs.
Thank you.
I'll just ace heal everyone that fell. Though some of you fell because you were too fast, but that's okay. I know this is doable. I see where it's broken. I know you can do it.
Thank you, hi.
Tell Whimsical he should be able to make it now.
Just let Bravo do it.
I already did.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I know. Let me. Really? You have your own medic for that.
I would go on walking to do it, but you know what? It's fine.
Oh, that's not my problem. Go get your medic.
Sit still.
Jason, you.
That's funny.
Why did he have 50 cal on that turret?
He's kidding.
Don't take shots.
Alright, since we can't take, now we can. And yeah,
Rocker just pushed him.
Okay, let's keep going.
How did Matt get up here first?
So first off, don't
Because
just
Mac
fucking push past me,
was
boys.
smart.
Thank you.
Went a different way.
Wait, how did Matt get up here? What is? He might have climbed off of these or something, but that's funny. Matt got up here.
Great, gravity's great. Fuck feet.
Yeah, what's up?
Let me tease gravity all I want. I like feet though.
Everybody over here, we're now gonna go deal with whatever that is.
Иди нахуй.
Okay. When it's all over.
Yeah.
Never saw a helicopter.
How did that break? What the hell?
Minus the medic.
Bravo to ground.
Go for ground.
The enemy appear to have destroyed the 50 cal on the tower that was left. Break, but we still have the one left on the beach.
Roger that.
One
Alpha
HP
Bravo,
platforms,
once
yeah, right.
this castle is 100% secure and we moved all the boxes down to the lower ground.
Ah, that's okay. So that's the bomb thing they
Yeah, the
grabbed.
boxes that we need to be moved out into the open for air to pick up, and the ones up on the walls moved out into the open for air. We're
funny.
all going to gather up on the beach and discuss our next objectives.
Alpha copies.
Just so you know, I think by now the castle is clear. There might be still just a few things.
We just
left
played
around
Super
these
Jenga
guys.
up here. It's okay.
Yeah, I want to be 100% sure because we leave one guy here, and yeah,
Yep,
we know
I found
the
my
RC game here.
Alpha lead is currently clearing each and every tower just to be sure.
The place is clear. Then gather anything and everything useful. And after that, we are meeting up downstairs the castle, and then we are moving to the beach. Don't fall off the edge, please. Make sure not to, what's it called, push each other. It would be awkward.
Like an AI is about to start blasting.
Understandable.
So I started blasting.
Yo, Alpha, Bravo, get some of you guys to check the coastal areas. How the hell did all these people get on here? Because there's no aircraft, and we haven't seen any boats.
They swam.
Well, if we open our maps, go to the intel, and we read Area 13 notes. Due to the buildup of enemy troop movements, we're going to try and pull everyone to the island to try and wait things out. But unfortunately, our boat blew, and we have no way of getting everyone back and forth. So we're going to lay low and see what we can salvage. Thankfully, we have supplies over there, but with the size of the garrison, it won't last for long. End note.
You see, Liru, that requires people the ability to read. And
You're right, you're playing as
know-
Marines and you guys eat crayons, so
Exactly.
my bad.
Bruh, it's a map with nothing but islands.
Well, okay, we picked that up at position 13, right? So what near position 13 on the map has the word island in it?
Metro, you are awarded a singular yank.
Alpha the ground.
Position 13?
Ground.
Island.
I have eyes on a
Position
crate
13?
on the peninsula.
They
in the
picked
blue
up the intel
territory,
in this
on
building
the
right
second story
here.
of a building.
Island. It's almost like this faction was talking about
Like a blue
ferrying forces
territory?
back and forth to the island.
Okay, sorry, purple.
Whoa!
Roger that.
This is why I don't always like doing intel with players, because sometimes they're just
any information about them as of yet, so we'll leave it
They're
be
just
for
that
now.
brain dead. But that's okay. It's okay. They called me out, and I got to call them out on their dum-dumness, so we're good. We're good.
Gather up with all the boxes.
It's literally called Secret Island. As in, you had to find intel to find
Bravo
it.
is moving towards the place where you had made your landing.
Heli will be back 2 mics.
I love my players. They're so special. Sheds a tear to my eye. I swear to God. Let me add this crate over here in case they find it. And then intel about that crate is actually found at the military base over here, where there's more intel. Whoa, amazing! It's almost like I map all this stuff out beforehand, you know. Literally have a notepad that has I think 20 or 25 different pieces of intel. We've gone through most of them because most of this map's been done, but you know, not every position was marked on the map. They had to find a map to mark even more positions, but even then, there's some hidden spots. I think the only position I did not tie intel to was this one, just because something literally named farm and having a build up like this, and since they've gone to build up positions like these to check them out anyway, I'm like, all right, let's see if they'll, you know, randomly find it and explore. Does that intel have an island? No. Which, okay, I get it. They're on an island, but I told them any intel they find is going to point to, you know, something of importance. Otherwise, what's the point of me writing it? So, you know, it's just... I guess I should have written Secret Island, you know? Oh, secret.
Listen, I was not expecting to fire this much during this off, and yet I went through over half of my ammo.
Secret Island. If they went through half their ammo, guess what? We have a resupply crate. It's over here. They can use it to get more ammo. Isn't that amazing? God, I'm such a great Zeus. Anyway.
Alright, this is Bravo.
It's like I think of everything.
Where's everyone else and what car?
Oh, man. Tomorrow is going to be OFCRA, POG, and I might late join TMTM. Is this America? Yeah, right? Thank God they have a resupply.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Ground, this is high message over.
Go for ground.
Got about 45 minutes remaining for game time. I think you can get everything done in there once you redeploy. Over.
Roger that. Pilot, we need you for pickup at the beachfront. Are you ready?
Interrogative. All 3 boats are here.
Oh, scratch that then, pilot. We can just use the boats.
Oh, they have a 4th boat right there, so...
Though we will need you to pick up all the rations and stuff.
Copy that.
Let's see. So yeah, that's stuff tomorrow. Might do Daisy in the afternoon as well before OFCRA. We'll see. Friday will be... I'm going to potentially be working with someone to walk them over Zeusing and whatnot, but that's going to be FNF, and then might do something on 8 o'clock. We'll see. And then the weekend's the weekend. The boat ran aground, but you can always, you got to push. Which is why, if they don't ground their boats, the ocean might drift them, so they got to be careful about that. But...
Alpha Bravo, we're going to all move together to Point White, ground Alpha Bravo, and catch up to CBRN team who are currently moving on the industrial park. We'll catch up to them and help them secure the last of this, at which point we will split off into 2 forces and continue on with the actual map information, the plan on map.
What is their plan at this point?
Bravo, we're already moved to Point White.
Alpha copies, brother, move.
Yeah, so this is a CBRN zone they don't know about yet. Looks like they're gonna do that and then move back to there. They should have the intel about... Yeah. So 085... 194. If they end a squad there, they'll open up trading, and that'll give them some fun stuff. But if they don't, then oh well. And then I just did that because there's a little white dot there. All right, cool. Oh, man. You know, I might not do DayZ till after 506 tonight, because I just realized, again, I haven't eaten anything, and Bloodwing's making, you know, salmon right now for dinner, so it's like, I might give in to my stomach. Because I'm hungry. So I got constructors up there. They're kind of driving through the territory.
This is Bravo. We landed at Point White. We are starting to move north.
Roger that. Ground, we'll catch up.
We'll see if they go and check out that position. Because I gave them a very specific grid ref, so we'll see what they do. Yeah, so they slung one crate and they loaded the other, so... And they also loaded the 50 cal. Cool. So I can delete all this stuff. I want to keep those bodies there for a little bit of ambience, and they're moving all that as well. Cool beans. But yeah, where are those radiation crates? Yeah, they're right there. So that kind of blankets that entire zone. And there's also the intel that points to the MP7 crate also says that that's all radiated. So I think for the remaining 45 minutes, they can get this done. They'll definitely have, they'll be spoiled for choice for vehicles, but if they do everything properly, they should be able to get 1, 2... Yeah, so 3 larger transport vehicles, and they can have their choice for off-road, unless I put... No, so yeah. There are 4 larger transport vehicles on the map. They just have to find them all. And then they can roll forward with that. If not, they, you know, have off-roads. But those can only carry 6 people, so it's a bit limiting to utilize. But they might also do 3 of those transports and then keep the PKM techie. So it's going to be up to ground to make that decision. Because I'm only letting them keep 4. This is related to the book, yeah. I let the player base decide. A little bit of desync right there. Don't know what that was about. I let them decide if they wanted to do it based off the show or the book, and they voted for the book. So book is nuclear fallout, show is viral contagion. The difference in the campaign would have been the viral contagion would have been a bit more plot heavy, whereas CBRN is more open world, especially for this first map. Second one, there'll be a bit of a plot line to follow with it, but this map for prototype was just, you know, open world, see what they do, how they act on intel and whatnot, so... It's pretty fun overall.
Send in goat team
Normal value. Thanks for the 6-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this little scenario. So these guys might be moving over on the military base. That's fair.
This is Bravo. We'll adjust a bit to advance on industrial zone from the east rather than push entire force.
Now, I will admit,
southeast.
I did not read the book to make this campaign. I literally just got the Spark Notes, so I could get all the features in that I could that, you know, are in Arma. But I wanted the main difference because I wanted to offer 2 different play styles when I made the poll because otherwise I'd just be offering the same thing essentially because there's no way for me to really mimic a viral designing the scenario. So one I made more storyboard focus and the other one I just had more open worldy. So they wanted, again, the more open worldy one.
Just worry about your own squad.
I'm gonna make fun of whoever I want because I know they can make fun of me.
This is gonna get messy. Because this is one of the local command posts of the faction. And this is gonna cause me to send everything their way, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, just to get the AI going.
Alpha's right behind.
The radiation script I used was Dewako's CBRN script. I have a link to it in the announcements on the first mission, which I have replied posts on for the other 2 missions. So just dig through my Discord's ARMA announcements and you'll find it. CBRN guys are mounted. They're pulling back. I don't think they've realized that this is a radiation zone, but we'll start hearing those Geiger counters. There we go. Hey, Tech Priest, what's up? So again, they can stay in a little bit of radiation with the green zone. They've got gas masks to go into yellow zones, but the CBRN guys are the ones that go into orange and red zones. So. Pretty nasty CQC fighting right here. Had a grenade right on it, dude, though.
Is giving us slight kickoffs in our radiation meter, so get ready in case it spikes instantly with your gas
Copy
masks.
that. We're still busy with that, what is it, fire station?
Put your mask on.
Yeah, we're pushing to your location now to the southwest.
Okay.
Steven, Mark is somewhat accurate. We have checked 1 PKM, checking still shoot us.
Good check. I dunked high and ready there. Good God. Players never look up. And this is a pretty hefty garrison in here, but yeah, 2 off-roads to work with.
Scratch that.
The way you can tell. What the?
Fuck,
No?
stuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's fucking.
Oh! Bad breach. The guy's breaching in from the other way. Fine shooting.
That'd be great. There we go. 124.
Hi, okay.
Alpha advised, ground command team is inside the firehouse. Hold grenades.
And another guy got dropped. And I got some QRF coming, but it's going to take him a hot second. I'm trying to give that CBRN zone a wide berth.
Thank you.
Jesus
because you're ground command.
I'm gonna hop the wall. Oh,
We
no,
got
we're on the
off-road,
entrance.
bottom floor.
Ah! Ow, man.
The only thing that was exposed was the top of his head. Good God. I think that position's clear now. Cool. All right, yeah, I am gonna delete those bodies because screw it. These guys got stuck, so I'm just gonna copy paste them, move them up a little bit. I'm gonna send them around
CBRN
this
team,
way.
how goes inside the industrial park?
It's fine. We killed some shit. Haven't seen much.
Any eyes on any caches inside of it or intel?
Not yet.
Fucking hear the clicking rapid fire.
Oh my god.
Alright, roger that.
This is Bravo. Firehouse is clear.
Thanks to the mags.
Where? I stole them, but
I stole some of my mags too.
Have we checked the very top roof?
Yeah, I stole them from a dead guy too.
Yeah, this was just a red herring position. Again, off-roads are nice for a little bit of transport, but beyond that, nah, not much. I will admit, the previous op where they hit a lot of these areas, they went from taking this small peninsula to taking that island and all of this stuff literally up to there in the 2 hours. Mind you, they took this in like 3 hours, and then this is just the rest of cleanup.
Because of how hot it is. So we're gonna follow the new marker on map round to the north cache, and then
I
round
had that
again
cache and
to
then
the
move around to the military
base.
position.
Metro, question.
What's up?
Tell me real quick where the fucking threat zone is, because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, they're about
Never mind, we just
to. We just found it. Comedic timing, I love it. Grounds, hi, message over.
Go for ground.
General reminder, just make sure you're reading intel, otherwise, keep playing. Over.
Everyone has his.
Because I'm going to be very mad if they overlook the trading opportunity. Rest in peace, high and ready's internet connection.
Bullshit in there.
Because I threw stuff on the ground on the upper floors and it worked fine, so I thought it worked fine here.
Sorry, there's 3 mags in the truck. There's 3 mags.
No.
Because of that.
Any station on net, this is high. Someone grab high and ready's mask. Let me know who has it, and then I'll, when he reconnects, I'll just teleport you up to them, and you can they can grab the mask from you. Over. You might hear Alexa in the background. Bloodwing's using that for stuff.
I'm gonna...
This is Alpha to High. Alpha squad lead has it.
Affirm, thank you. Yep, so that truck can be towed back. And we'll see if they find the MP7s. Which they might.
The CBRN team just found a white truck
weapons, great.
radiated, so a little big pickup.
MP7. I'm carrying.
Cool.
Are we taking Vix or no?
No,
Very spicy air.
Pick them up at the end.
Hey, Lolo, wait, sorry for that.
I think they might be able to get everything.
Bravo to ground.
I gotta get high and ready back. Why is Rocker just down back here? Is he head bugged?
Alright, sounds, go for it.
Sounds like the rock's eating him. Delicious.
Once you're done checking out your intel, take those vehicles back to the fueling station. We'll board them on the ship when it comes into refuel.
You in?
Alpha to ground and Bravo.
Alright, your squad lead has your gas mask. I'll teleport you up.
Go for ground. We're up behind you, by the way.
Radiation.
Roger that. If it remains in the green, you should be alright. If it goes yellow, you know the drill, put your gas masks on. If it enters orange, pull out.
I think the radiation is based off of the nuke, but we'll see. Yeah, let me teleport over and just look. Okay, I actually don't know what's causing it then. There's something over there that I made radioactive. It might be the just the extension of the industrial site, but we'll see. Who knows? Let me turn that off. Yeah, no one realizes he's missing. And he's dead. Rest in peace. Ground says hi, message over.
Go for ground.
You have 1 time to reinsert back at base, over.
Roger that. You had a pilot move to pick him up and drop him off.
Hey, I was wondering when you guys would show up.
Stop this rock, bro.
Oh.
Point white.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out something for you.
Thank you for being the first person not shoot at us.
No, the cache is up behind this rock here.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know if we're pushing from down up this road.
Okay.
Yep. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You're not mad over the whole thing that happened to the other thing, right? We didn't know what was going on up there. That was a big unfortunate incident that happened yesterday, but if you're willing to look past that, we can be a bit more diplomatic today.
Yeah, I think there's no ill blood between us.
All right. So here's how this is going to work. You're probably still doing stuff. I was waiting on the constructors to come over here to trade. I might not have stuff that you want, but when you guys are done, maybe send a squad here and we can do some trading, okay?
Sure.
All right, cool.
You have a sky for trading.
All I'm going to say is don't enter our territory. Don't do anything aggressive with us, and we can do some trading, all right?
Got it.
All right, cool.
I'm okay on that now.
See you later then.
See ya.
Good business with you, sir.
So there's a specific trade menu I have in my workstation channel on Discord. I'm just going to copy and paste that in the general channel at the index of this operation. Basically, it turns all of the items they have into point values, and they can use those point values to trade for, 249s, M24s, some stuff that'll give them passive abilities to generate resources, and a few other things. So yeah, Rocker was a KIA, so that means that number is going to drop by 1 to 81. But there was 1 KIA last week, and, well, there was 1 KIA today, so... Let's see, 25 minutes left on the clock. They should be able to get the rest of this done, because there's only 2 more positions remaining, so... Why are you chuckleheads in the middle of the threat? That's not where I told you to go. Silly, silly units. They died to radiates.
To get all that pilot, you get to wait at point white for Bravo.
So they've taken both vehicles now, but I'm assuming they're going to airlift these remaining 2 and maybe another truck if they find it, the one over there. But I'm willing to bet they're going to go 3 trucks and the whatchamacallit. And the PKM techie, but it could be run. They might go 4 trucks. We'll see. So, DayZ, I was going to do after this stream, but Bloodwing's cooking right now. I haven't eaten anything all day, so I'm going to eat first. And then while I'm eating, I'm going to set myself up because there's a small mod set package I have to download for the 506 op tonight. So I'll probably do that, and then maybe I'll have like an hour for DayZ. But if not before the 506 up, I'll do it after, which means it's going to be a little on the late side, but again. Bloodwind's trying to get me out of the habit of starving myself because I'm too busy.
Direct east of cache, taking contact from the north.
Alpha marked.
It is now.
Good headshot.
Alpha copies.
Because I know for a fact she'll rip me off this damn stream if I don't if I don't go eat dinner. I think the squad leader, did he wake back up? Yeah, I'm gonna try to have you pull back to the military position, but we'll see. I think I'll do one more patrol. Here's the thing, though. I think that team leader guy has, he'll either have one food, one water, or potentially even both spawn because of a dynamic script I have. So if I were to actually check him, yeah, so this time he had both. I think it's like an 80% chance for him to have both, though, because this specific mission doesn't have a lot of food and water resource caches compared to the previous one because of where they hit. So to alleviate that, I just made the squad leaders have a high likelihood to have both food and water. Not a guarantee. There are a few that are probably going to spawn with one or the other, maybe neither. Like, there's only a 5% chance that they spawn with nothing, but again, statistically, most are going to spawn with food and water. All good, Crash. We can do it a different day. We can do it a different day. Hey, Zen, what's up? Constructors have hard helmets, man. So I think they're trying to drop that reinsert off. Looks like they're also moving some people. I think they grabbed some people under, and now they're moving them up. So that has some more ammo for them to utilize. Just mid-resupply, but it also has some food and water. Not a lot, though. So there were collectibles here, but I avoided them to move them around, and then instead there's intel that points to what they've already found. So that position is literally just to get that final truck if they want to airlift it.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
But I am thinking next year, I'm definitely, like, in, I want to say 8 or 9 months, going to offer a campaign like this again and just change it up. Might make it an aircraft carrier this time, might change their faction, but, you know, I think doing this once a year wouldn't be bad. Because it's a fun, unique type of campaign.
6 MP7. There wasn't any ammo, though.
We're gonna...
The reason I didn't put the ammo with the MP7s is I don't want them to start using them, and I gotta be careful with how much ammo I put in, because if you make the crates too heavy, they don't become carryable or draggable anymore. Because that's just how Ace does their thing. So I, you know, just have to be careful about that. I can't remember if I did or not, but that might be false what I just said. I might have allowed them to buy ammo from the trading dudes. So we'll see. I'll have to copy and paste that. So don't believe me 100% on what I just said, because I just remembered that I might have done that as well. So we will see. Surprised they're not going to go for that truck over there either. Ground, this is high. Message over. Ground, this is high. Message over. I'm on the wrong thing. Whoops. Ground, this is high. Message over.
Hey, we get This is ground to high. We're looking for a time check, whether or not we need to pull back to the fueling station or we've got enough time to continue on.
I think you have enough time to quickly hit the final area, and then you can pull back. Apologies for that. I accidentally put myself on the Ron LR net break. At the places you can index, I've also put a cargo crate down. That's where you can store the remaining food and water and gas masks. And then I can do that tally. I don't mind running us a little overtime just to squeeze things in, but break. Realistically, you don't have to do the last objective in terms of mathematics unless there's something very specific you want, but I can't tell you, so it's up to you.
We have transport.
With that information, we're definitely going to try and rush it.
Alright, go ahead.
CBN Alpha Bravo. If we have enough vehicles, we'll all
Zim, what are you
mount up and
making?
drive there. If we don't, we're just going to all move up on foot.
You can fit a fuck ton of people on these vehicles.
Yeah, this is Bravo. We have how many Vics exactly?
Everyone who can't fit into a vehicle will get the pilot to land and everyone else will mount up in that.
Yeah, there's also 3 crates in here that need to be picked up anyway.
Yeah, we can pick that up on the way back. Pilot, we need you to come land at the current
2 more slots in the techie. Get in.
Be advised, Alpha's medic has currently gotten lost and we're trying to locate him.
Yeah, that's Jason down there, or it could be Sixor for all I know. I think Sixor has a better sense of direction, so I'm pretty sure it's Jason. That's funny. That LZ might be a little too small for that bird, but there's a few other places they can take that stuff.
Bird, put them off, take a shot. Took a shot.
By the way, that marker is because I screwed up Karn's radio backpack. So I gotta recode the CBRN script to give his specific unit a thing of oxygen. But I also have to give him a long range. Or I can just do that. I give him a pole again and I just attach it. And I think that's gonna be easier to do rather than making an exception. Because I don't want it to glitch and then give the other radio guys oxygen.
Yeah, there's like passenger slot, like one spot.
I hate how toxic they get with each other down there. That's one of my caveats with this, but ooh. Also, Falcon, what type of Italian, man? That sounds good. Yeah, so Day should just find an LZ, land at it, and have them bring all the equipment over.
Alpha to ground.
Go for ground.
One of my members couldn't fit in the truck,
Nice,
so he
Falcon.
is staying back there with you for now.
I hope they get that supplies, because if they don't and it's left, then it's not cashed in. Oh yeah, no, there's no way in hell I'm doing Daisy after this. I can smell the salmon coming out of the oven. Oh god, that's gonna drive me crazy.
Do not fly over the fucking place. They are 50s.
Fish, exactly. Here, I'm gonna say a team made it up there from a different angle and is now actively holding that, so that'll be interesting for them to come back to. Big M's doing a good job thinning them out, though. I had to send them around because the northern side's a little radioactive.
This is Bravo, we made it to this mountain, we are pushing south for now. Don't want to be bunched up in one place.
Alright, cool.
Roger that, Bravo. Ground command is currently in the bird, getting eyes on. You have, appears to be an armed technical inside the compounds that you're about to hit, as well as several other.
You are
armed
literally
personnel.
circling over a fucking 50 cal. I don't know what you're doing with the fucking bird.
He's technically the wrong faction, but that's fine.
Yeah, the whole place is a fucking orange zone, by the way.
This is Bravo, we're trying to push in as soon as we can to deal with the fucking thing.
Zero, Alpha.
Control it.
So a little bit of radiation coming from that position. Might get,
Alpha
again, I
Zero.
tried to limit it to there, but it might bleed a little bit in, but that might just be a green area. But yeah, as you get closer,
Red
it's...
zone is fucking orange here. I wouldn't suggest to go in there. Yeah, it's getting red.
Yeah, because they're right next to the source.
CBRN team, take lead. Everyone else go the exit area.
The barrels are usually where the fucking thing is. It's north. Everything else should be mostly fine.
Command is going to stay in the bird and provide.
Yeah, so you can hear, again, it ticks. I've tried to keep it to the northern side of the base. So if this was a red zone, then they'd be dead, right?
Back me up.
I
got a bandage.
Whew, he got dropped in the head immediately.
Did we pick up the fucking boxes at the last objective at the cache? Anyone? Yes, no, maybe?
Negative. We'll go and pick them up now.
How about we don't leave fucking...
Oh my god, what did that off-road just do? It just drove off on its own. That's funny as hell.
Cable.
This is Bravo. What sort of bit just left the compound?
Left?
Yeah, eyes on the... Never mind.
I think the AI
Left.
woke up and drove off, so that's funny as hell.
One time's quite techy, but we only drove around it.
We're getting back and forth, lay low, and salvage. Our attention.
Actually, you go there.
Bravo to ground.
Ground.
You know, we found
one guy was that dropped off, but... He's starting to do orbitals.
It's just me. I'm fine.
Oh my god. That was funny. This guy landed, but he's bandaging. Oh my god. I could have shot the pilot out 6 ways to Sunday, but I chose not to. But that was funny. Yes, Boo. Yep, I'm going to wrap this up at the top of the hour, and then we can have dinner, okay? Cool. So they're checking all these buildings, but, nah, I had intel here to point them to that other position, but that already... They're trying again, boys.
Off the ground. Go for ground. Alpha is currently just sitting on the northern side of the cache doing nothing. Should we be doing anything, or...?
I still find it funny that the thing indexed there. Or, not indexed, just ended up there. Get him, marksman man. You don't even know where you're firing at. You shooting at him? Like one of my things woke back up.
Alright.
Now I just gotta go drive over to the index points, and then we take tallies of everything, and then we can call it a day. Alright, that's it. I'm shooting people in the face. Why am I stuck?
Send in go to team 6.
I don't know what the hell the AI was doing, but...
Hello, this is Uncle Sam.
Clive, thanks for the 15-month resub. I don't want to see you right now, bro. Uncle Sam stole all my money for tax season. Nonetheless, hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. My name is Liru, and I am a headshot assassin.
Repeat, Alpha to ground.
Oh, I'm out of bandages.
Sorry, we were engaged at the previous position. Go for ground.
We are currently sitting here outside of the cache to the north of it, doing fuck all. Do you have any task at this time?
Tasking at this time is to move all ground assets to the fueling station, the docks that we secured earlier.
Is this how I send message?
Yeah, the fucking 50 just decided to, take a nap.
Yes, am I?
Well, it could also be the west.
I respawned it. It's by where it was.
I'd say let's just put our guns on our back, but we were probably gonna have
That's okay.
What?
Good shot.
Ace inventory or normal inventory, Liru?
Any way is fine. It just has to be in one of the 2 index areas, or yeah, just get it there. Anyways, fine. Just remember, loading RHS statics in VIX sometimes will armor them when you pull them out, but I'll refund it if it does. So.
That's fine.
Just trying to make it
More
easy
fun for
today.
us. You can leave if you want to. You don't need to wait for CBR.
Bravo to ground.
Hey, Han. If you want, we can eat it downstairs and watch an episode of Fringe.
I guess we have looted what we
This will be done in like 5 minutes. I'll do a quick debrief with them. I gotta post something. I should be done in like 10, 15 minute stops, okay?
The pilot's right above me.
Yeah, go ahead and bring it down.
I was saying we grabbed...
Thank you, honey. You're the best.
Now pulling to the refueling station.
Roger that. Yeah, we're going to be... Everyone's going to be indexing at the fueling station, so everyone just move there with as many assets as you can get your hands on.
Okay.
Thankfully, I think everything hostile in this AO is actually dead. Yeah. Every single unit. That's funny. It's just a matter of how quickly can we get everything going here.
Ground, this is Bravo.
Really? They left that. Interesting.
I assume you will be going to the trading place.
They're gonna airlift that.
Roger that. Grounds all move towards the training
Unless
point.
you want me to do it.
Yeah, we still have that boat. I'm gonna assume they didn't forget about it and just, you know, give it to them for next week, but...
This is Alpha Bird.
Man.
Go for it.
Are you able to pick up Alpha? We're basically going to be having a 10-minute walk if we walk all the way to the index.
Solid copy. I'll pick you up as soon as I drop this off.
Copy.
Here, you can drop it off at one of the 2 index sites and then go back and get them. Saves you some time on the trip. Alright, so here's how stream is going to go now. So we're going to wrap this up, do debrief. I'm going to get off, chill with Bloodwing. We'll come back, do the 506 stop, and then we'll do DayZ after, because I'm hungry, and I love dinner. Awkward.
I hope so, because that was a CBRN number.
Yeah.
Ground to high, is it worth going to the trader or should we just index?
I'll consider if we indexed it. Don't know what happened to MacMarine there, standby.
Wait, how much time do we have for index?
Why'd I just have 3 disconnects? Revenge of the server.
Alpha, what's your pause?
Marking on map. Or it is marked on map already.
That looks delicious. Set it up, I'll get over there ASAP.
Alpha is currently to the west of the industrial zone.
Bro, I'm killing him.
He found his body and went back for his gas mask.
Let's focus on pushing.
Did you take pictures? Send them to me, please. Yeah, here, can you fill this?
There might be an issue.
Oh no, just add additional.
Define an issue.
Well, all of Seaburn is currently crashing.
That's fine, just put their gas masks in the cargo crate. I know we didn't get any new stuff and they didn't die, so that number is still going to stay at 6 for their suits.
Bravo is moving to the refueling. We found the gas mask.
I'm picking up now.
Yeah, I'm getting one of them.
Yeah.
We just move them in here and then I'll delete the bodies.
This is ground to high. All elements are either at index or in the bird going to index. we're good to...
They are. I'm waiting for Alpha to get to one of the index sites so they can deposit any rations that they might have into the boxes, so I can record taking a head count so I can reflect that, because since we're going to be doing trading stuff, it's absolutely critical that I have these numbers right for you so you can get as much as you can. Over.
Turning gas.
Food, water, in the box.
Alright. Food, water, and gas mask in this box, guys.
Inside the UH-60, if that's fine for you.
What? Say that again.
They're putting all their masks, rations, and water in the UH-60, or do you want them specifically in the boxes?
I prefer the box, so it's less stuff for me to have to keep track of. I'm going through other assets right now and adding them, so... Go through here real quick. Two of these are empty because they represent other stuff, or did they? No, they ripped all that out and probably put it in here. So 50 of these get negated because I added 50 from the stash. Hey, Harna, thanks for the raid, buddy.
Yeah, well, you know what government's like, right? One of these is
Alright, I'm gonna count to 30, and then we're going to index standby.
Anybody have anything that needs to go in boxes? 30 seconds.
No, I don't think I need it.
Everything in the box.
Alright, nothing in there. Cool.
Everything in the box. This box over here.
Alright, all my shit's in the box.
So we still had 23 things in there. That number is going to get reflected. These numbers minus 50 for each because I put 50 from the cash in there to make a trade that they ended up double crossing.
Yeah, I did get the gas.
And then the remainder
I'm gonna go get the knife
should be in there. So 23, 20, and 25. Alright, stand by. I'm indexing the server.
Starship Troopers.
No, I'm kind of busy today because of the
Okay.
No fun allowed. I'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
You're so adorable. Unfortunately, you failed.
Enough.
11
rifles, 2 foxes died. Awful.
All right. So, I'm going to be quick about this. I'm going to post, I got to copy and paste something real quick. Where did I put it? This is going to be posted in Arma discussion, by the way. Here it is. So that is going to be up to ground command today to make trades, since I'm assuming, because we ran out of time towards the end, that one group was going to go index over there to do trading. Quite a bit of stuff. A few extra debug things. One, we can only bring 4 vehicles with us. Metro, that's also going to be up to you. I'll do a head count on the vehicles that we have, but it was like 3 transport trucks, a few off-roads, and then 1 PKM techie. So it'll be up to you to bring what you want there. Out of the 4, it'll be up to you to buy and sell what we have. We have 2 spare CBRN suits. We got 2 decon showers. You can trade 1 if you want, and then food and water and the gas masks. I'll get you those totals by tomorrow.
Okay.
And then the MP7s, the reason I didn't include the ammo is because I don't want you to use them this time around, but going forward, there's going to be a crate on the ship with however many CBRN guys plus medics plus pilot there are, and then I'm going to have about 10 mags per each, and then the resupply, there's going to be mags for them as well, so if they want to rekit to a submachine gun instead, because on the St. George map, that could be very helpful in certain areas, that'll be there. And then you have some 50 cals, I'll get those transitioned over. I think you got 2 total, if memory serves correctly. One from the secret island, one from the other thing. So we can do one of 2 things. We can either turn one of the off-roads into a 50 cal techie and keep that, or we can upgrade the RHIBs. So that's another Metro question. And then I think that is it. The rest was just additional gear. So we'll see what you trade in. But just to reference, the 249s and 24 are going to be represented on the squad level. I'm also thinking for the rest of the campaign, I'm just going to do 2 squads, CBR and ground. I think it was just much better with the 2 squads because the third one, I think, just overpowers things a bit more. And I want to keep it a little smaller scale for that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Feel free to invest in yourselves. But yeah. And then the explosives won't spawn in every week. Those will be for specific missions for the next island. But overall, I think you guys did well. You got everything done. And everything was done accordingly. You did cheese me on the exchange, but that's okay. I made you pay for it. Nonetheless, ground, go ahead, then squads. I gotta jump because Bloodwing has dinner ready. So I will see you guys later.
Bye, Liru. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Liru.
All right. Now to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Pack. Yeah, it's all over, buddy. We'll be back in about 2 hours for 506, and then we'll do some DayZ after that. So cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally. So let's see. If my fingers don't screw that up. All right, there we go. Oh, I didn't click the end button. Oh, well.